Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, here from your COVID classroom. I'm back again. Right, today we are going to do the apostrophe. We touched a bit on it the other day when we did punctuation marks, but now I would like for us to have a look at a lovely description of the apostrophe, which is compiled beautifully in the English Handbook and Study Guide by Beryl Lutheran and Marcel Pincus. These two ladies have gone to a lot of trouble to make things much easier for you to understand, and I do know some of the other grades have the book and the matrics get the book every year. So by then this will be old hat to you. Right, let's look at the apostrophe. Where do we apply the apostrophe? The apostrophe is used in contractions and in showing possession or ownership. Not like in Afrikaans where you use it to indicate plural as well, where you would say een foto, baie foto's waar die oë beklemtoon word, kry 'n afkappings S. In English, it is not the case, okay? You only use the apostrophe for contractions and to show possession or ownership. It is John's book. The book belongs to him, okay? Right, what is it that falls away? That is what you have to ask yourself when you contract a word. If I look at this one, or not, and I contract it, it's like a balloon that I inflate, or not, and then I leave it and the air goes out and it contracts, and it becomes aren't, okay? It's the O that falls out there through the loops in the balloon. Right, I am becomes I'm. I have, I've. The HA falls away here in each case, as you will see. Then I had becomes I'd. I use the I and the D of the had. I shall, I'll, and you use the L, and that lot falls away. So in some cases, it's more than one letter that falls away. So you need to be able to go and have a look at this, and I'm also going to send through a copy to your RCL member so that you will be able to familiarize yourself with this when you do the exercise. Some of you already have the book, and therefore it will be much easier for you. And you can also go and buy the book for yourself. That is a fantastic book to have and keep for your grandkids one day. Right, possession and ownership. There are a few rules that we need to follow. Okay, first one is if it is one person, like Madonna, the song of Madonna, I will say it is Madonna's song. Now, I explained to you the last time when you come to high school, you're all alone by yourself and you have that little board which keeps you safe. That is your S. And there's your little string that is attached around your neck, your apostrophe S. So one person gets everything, the apostrophe and the S. Like they say here in the fingertip test, put your finger on the word without the apostrophe and see how many people are there. One boy. So he will get everything. It is the boys' school. If it is in the plural, the school of the boys, it's more than one boy. So plural, you don't know how many times do I need to say that S to show the school belongs to so many boys. It's the boys' school. No, you don't know. So you just write boys in plural and the apostrophe after that. Okay. If the name or word ends in an S, we still add an S. Okay, like Mrs. Pincus's learners. She can't help her name ends on an S. The rule says if it's singular also, it gets an apostrophe S. The bus's passengers, it's one bus. It gets the apostrophe and the S. James's book. James, one person, but he gets everything. Then biblical and classical names that end in an S. We will simply add an apostrophe. For example, Hercules. Hercules is a mythical, classical character, and therefore we will just add an apostrophe at the back. Hercules' strength was legendary. If it ends on a double S, for example, like boss, it is my boss's wife, okay? Boss ends on a double S. It is one boss's wife, so it will get an apostrophe and an S. You revert back to the rule. It is singular, the boss's wife, okay? But there are many bosses. Then it gets a ES to indicate the more than one boss. If the word is already in the plural form, like one woman with an A, one women, or many women, sorry. One child, many children. One man with an A, many men with an E. Then it will get an apostrophe S because you can't repeat the N. It is the women clothing. You can hear that you need an S there to say it is the women's clothing, okay? Or the children's rights. The children's rights. Therefore, they will get the apostrophe and the S as indicated there, okay? Right, but also please note, there are some cases where you will not use the apostrophe, and that is in pronouns when you show it is yours, it's possessive, okay? It is ours, that book is ours, that pencil is yours, the holiday homes are theirs, and so forth. It shows their possession. There you will not use the apostrophe. Abbreviations like the VIPs, the MPs, the CEOs, the MDs, and so forth, you just put a little S at the back. Plural dates. In the 1960s that happened. Please note it is a plural date. It will not get an apostrophe. Right, then there's a little exercise here for you at the bottom that we can go through together. The school for girls is called, now I note it is more than one girl, so it will just get in the plural form an apostrophe. Okay, so it is the girls' schools or school. The office where the secretary works is called. How many secretaries do we have? One. So we go to the singular, he gets an apostrophe and an S, the secretary's office. The handbag which belongs to Mr. Smith's wife, that one is one wife belonging to Mr. Smith, who is one person. So he gets the apostrophe S. The law which was formulated by a man called Murphy. Murphy again, one person. So he gets the apostrophe and the S. The home where the nurses live. I note that it is more than one nurse. So they will just get the apostrophe. The motorbike which belongs to my brother-in-law. You have one brother-in-law. It is my brother-in-law's motorbike. So the S will go there. Okay. A voyage which lasts a week. How long is this voyage? It's a week. So it is a week's voyage. 1 week. Okay, 1 week. The plan drawn up by Mike is called Mike's plan. Mike again, you revert back to the rule for singular, he gets the apostrophe and the S. The hostel for railway men is called the railway men's hostel, apostrophe S, because the E shows it is more than one man. Right. Now, this is a very important part which appears 1 or 2 cases maybe in your editing part of your language paper, but it can determine whether you get it right or not. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here are a few sentences for you. This is going to test your knowledge on the apostrophe, and once you're done with this, I'm sure you will have a sound footing, more or less, in whether you can do this or not. And pick up where there needs to be one or where there doesn't need to be one, because not all of them are going to need an apostrophe. So you will really need to revert back to those rules and see and double check yourself when you do this and see if you can get full marks for this. You must enjoy this, have fun, and until we see each other next time, keep safe. Bye-bye.